Welcome to Bricker Cidery. Through our farmers deal, we were able to donate compost and garden soil for the production of their trees.
Hi, I'm Chris Moore, and I'm one of the founders of the Bricker Cider Company. My brother and I have a little property down the road here. It's a 10-acre. We bought it back in 2002. He planted a heritage orchard, and he had about 65 heritage trees in it. We're sitting on the deck one day, and Grandma's there, Grandma Bricker. Everybody's kind of talking about what we're going to do with the land, and she goes out and says, well, I think you guys should start a cider company. And we all looked at one another going, cider? Well, okay, that's interesting. What is cider?
My name's Nick Farah. I am the operations and production manager at Bricker Cider. That involves anything to do with making the cider, but also the farm management, anything really that goes on. I kind of call myself the glue between everybody else. We're a family business. My brother-in-law Russell is the cider maker. My wife is the administration person and taproom manager. And the other two just like to come and drink. The combination of my father-in-law's property having apples there and not being really a big cider industry, I saw a gap in the market. Originally, when I first saw all the apples at my father-in-law's property, I just thought it'd be free alcohol. Once we'd made some and realized it's not that terrible, we thought, well, maybe there's a business here as well. We've been going now since 2017. We distribute all around the Sunshine Coast, and we send our cider into Vancouver and the Lower Mainland. And just last year, we opened up to Vancouver Island. We use apples that are just grown in BC. We try and use as many local apples as we can. And we also have a couple of small properties that we blend with very cider-specific apples. One of the community projects we do is our Suncoaster cider, and it's made with donated apples and apples that we grow on site here. So the donated apples come from people's backyards. They don't want the bears to come in, so they bring the apples to us, and we press them normally in October. We then donate proceeds from every sale of a Suncoaster to the local food bank. So it's a full circle thing that we like to give back to for the community. So we're on a 5-acre property here in West Sechelt, and we have 2 acres of apple trees that we just replanted last November. We used to have a lot more, and a disease has meant that we'd had to restart our orchard process. Thanks to Salish soils, we've been able to plant another 300 trees last fall. The soil donated by Salish soils has been really good. The natural soil that was here before was very clay heavy. It meant that we had to bring in high quality, high nutrient soil, and our pumpkin patch has shown how well things can grow here, and our new trees going in the ground will grow really well sitting in that Salish soil. Love their stuff. Along with the soil donated kindly from Salish soils, we have our playground chips that we use in our playground and around the cidery, because we have a tap room here as well. So we're open 7 days a week in summer. We like to have families here.
Here we are producing not only a great cider, but an amazing meeting place and a gathering place for the community on the Sunshine Coast. Lots of families, lots of pets, lots of children, and a lot of good times. And we're looking forward for a lot more years in front of us.
Bricker Cidery is such a kick-ass example of how you bring family and community together. Any chance we can get, we love to support them.